This is my day 6 of 31 days live streaming, and I'm back on YouTube again. If you can see this, just say hello. It'd be good to know that people are here, and I'm just going to share it out on Twitter, and doing that, and it is in fact day 6. Okay, so that's that taken care of. And hello David, hello Tish. It's nice to see you both. So let's just fire things up. And hello David. If I could spell, this would be good. Right, I'm trying to do my 31 days. I've done Loving for Britain, as Tish knows, earlier today. That was hardly me broadcasting on my own. So I'm hiding from the 30-degree heat outside and broadcasting on YouTube, and quite enjoying it now, getting to grips with LightStream, and it's quite good. But I'd like to tell you about something which is coming up now. Hopefully when I do this, I will disappear and a picture will appear and you'll still be able to hear me. If you can't hear me, if you can just say please. So I'm going to carry on talking, and I'm sending the picture live. What you should be seeing in a moment is a picture which Robert Myers said must have been created by Tina Shang. I asked him how he knew it was Tina and not me, and I'm awaiting his reply. But he's quite right, Tina Shang did create this. We've got a new show which starts on Thursday, July 20th on Facebook. It's the first show in a new series of Grow Your Tribe, Grow Your Live Tribe, or GYLT. And this is the first announcement. We have our first guest, and we're keeping that under wraps until nearer the show. We shall announce it beforehand, and we're lining up other guests as well. If you'd like to appear on the show, thank you Tish, if you'd like to appear on the show, then just drop me a line, and you can actually come live on the show. But it's going to be Thursdays, it's going to be 3 PM Eastern, it's going to be myself and Tina and a guest, and we'll be talking about how to grow your live tribe. Now, I'm going to come back now, I'm going to attempt to come back. So I'm going to switch picture again and come back to me, and should be me now. Yes, it is me now. One of the things about going live, okay, just a moment, I can take care of that, I think. Yeah, we'd love you a guest, David. Thanks for volunteering. It'll be every Thursday at 3 o'clock. With the calendar out and get back to you and arrange something, because that would be good. This is a new venture, because one of the things that we've noticed is that people who are at the top of the game create a show, they create a script and deliver fantastic content through the course of a 30-minute or a 45-minute program, and nobody goes to watch, and it's crazy. And what we want to do is to help people to, as it says on the thing, grow your live tribe. So we're looking at ways to do that, practical ways, low cost ways, in fact no cost ways, of actually getting you to reach out to a larger audience. Now, it's as easy to talk to 10 people. Thank you, Tish. It's as easy to talk to 10. I wish I could feature comments on the screen. Can't do that yet. It's as easy to talk to 10 people as it is to 1, and it's as easy to talk to 100 people as it is to 10. So whilst we count to win as reaching out to anybody and getting a reaction, the real win comes when you've got several people. I'm lucky today to have Tish and David here, and Paul Willens was here earlier. And this is what it's about. It is about interaction and reaction. And that comes from growing your audience. So what we're going to do is find practical ways that people can go live and gradually grow an audience. It's not going to happen overnight, but you can, if you work out a plan, and we'll have an action plan that people can work to. I haven't told Tina that bit. I better mention it to her. And also, as you won't be surprised to know that there's a Udemy course to go along with this of the same name. So that's Grow Your Live Tribe. David, if you are around, you want to come on for a minute, and we'll see if we can get it working properly this time. I'm going to copy the link in. This is the link to join me. Okay, and I think I've got this cracked. So if you come and join me, I should have this cracked, and will bear witness to the fact that my knowledge of LightStream is growing, and my like of the application as well. I don't really need anything to go out to Facebook because BeLive.tv does that admirably, but I think LightStream going to YouTube is a definite winner. And I'm just waiting for David to set himself up and come in, and I will see when he's in the green room, and then I can go to my second screen and add David to that. So I'm going to go to my second screen. I'm going to switch now. You should still be able to hear me and to see me, but I should be in a small... my sound should be good, and I know David's here waiting, but if you could just confirm that you can hear me, Tish. I'm going to type it in as well. And I'm going to bin the camera. Okay, and bring the camera back on. All right. Sorry, Tish. I was moving too fast then. Can you still hear me? I might have been. Right. Okay. Right. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to bring you. Hang on a minute. I'll get it in a second. Bin. Right. Add. Let's slow down a minute. All this will become second nature in a couple of weeks, but for the moment, and just a minute. Right, Tish, can you see and hear us both? If David speaks for a moment. All right. Yeah. Yes. We've got it. We've cracked it. Okay. I know what I'm doing. But well, you might doubt that at the moment, but I do know what I did wrong. And it's all good fun. I bet that was. Oh, you can't hear David. Well, your volume is looking good, David. Can you check? I'm frozen on the YouTube channel. Just a second. Yeah, I am frozen. Let's try it. Just a minute. Right, just a second. Just a second. This is operator error. Tish, can you see both of us? Tish, can you see both of us now? And can you hear both of us? And can you hear both of us? Good. Okay. Hello. Good. Okay. Hello. This is definitely an experiment. This is definitely an experiment, Tish. It's not like this I'm blabbing for a Britain on Facebook, is it? Alright, and right, okay. Right, okay. Right, okay. Right, okay. That Tish was operator error. This is learning at its best. This is live learning. I thought, well, should I go live learning? I thought, should I put my YouTube to private and then nobody sees any of this? But the thing about doing that is that nobody can join you either. So thank you for joining me.
You know what? And I just had a conversation with somebody the other day who has been watching my Be Live show and watched me be a guest on some of the. I was on with Rachel Moore the other day on her July 4th celebration, and one of the things they said to me was, "It's really nice to see the pros screw up." you know, because we talk about how people are afraid. Yeah. We struggle to get people to come on camera during a show because they're afraid or they don't know or they're afraid of messing up. So when they see, fellows like you and I who do this full time, when they see us mess up, it kind of makes them feel better.
It's reassuring. If we can stuff it up, then they can as well. So it's licensed to get it wrong, which is fair. But I mean, the thing is, this is technology that's you've been here a while. I've been here a little bit, but it's new to us and it's evolving, and it doesn't come with a manual. Well, I haven't read it anyway. That's probably true. There's probably. Well, I'm thinking about it. There could be a Udemy course in this. I'm thinking about doing that. But they can't obviously cover everything. Well, no, this is the problem. If you're designing a system, the problem with actually writing the manual as well is that you forget things or you take things for granted. So things like linking the camera and the mic together. Things like making sure that a whole range of things that are not documented anywhere, that you only by using the system as a new user, do you find out?
I agree with you on that point. And when you mentioned the microphone and the camera, I think that's the biggest barrier for people once they do come on to whatever platform we're using that day. Most people have bought their computer, their laptop, the camera's already working. They just normally click on something and it's there. They don't know how to click on that settings button and change things. If there's more than one microphone, my external mic, my internal mic, all that stuff. I think once we get people past that part of it, then all it's a matter of doing is just to get them to start talking, right?
That's it. That's it. Yeah. It is. But it is a big hurdle. But we've we've been talking about mentors.
Yes.
And it going quiet. We know why now. You're not going to. This is a true story. Tish, you deserve to hear this because things don't always go right. We've got the Be Live mentors, and David and I are mentors, and we're helping people to go live for the first time through BeLive.tv. I've got two tabs open, but I'm closing the second one, Tish, if that makes any difference. I don't think it got played. Right, okay. This is a true story. With mentors for BeLive.tv, BeLive in 5. And of course we've got a Facebook page, and we said to people, what we'd like you to do, if you want a mentorship, if you want to help, 15 minutes of free help, then message us on our Facebook page, BeLive in 5. Yep. Then about 10 days ago, we decided to put a bot on the page. A bot that if somebody messages the page, it creates an instant reply. Which means when you, as a human being, go and look at the page, and you look for the unread messages, there aren't any. So we have been getting messages and not seeing. So we corrected that today. So for the first time ever, for the first time ever, we've actually got rid of a bot. We've killed it. It's gone. And now people have got to wait for an answer, but at least we won't miss them. And that's one of the dangers of bots. I mean, I signed up for a bot yesterday. Because somebody was testing it on their live feed on Facebook, and it said type in so and so and you get a message. So I did, and I got a message, and then I got an invite to a show yesterday. Then I got another invite today, and I've got a feeling I'd have got another invite tomorrow. So there's no human interaction. All I'm getting is a series of bot messages telling me to go and watch a show.
Right.
Which is I think if you run a bot, you've got to interact as well, haven't you? It was purely my thoughts, but if you are continually broadcasting on Facebook Messenger, sending out, come and see my show today.
Well, and that being said, I mean, I think we have to remind ourselves, like you just did, that with all this technology and all this automated stuff, we have to remember to interact live. Because we're still human beings. We still have the emotion. We're easily offended. All that stuff, right? And and Facebook, at least on the pages, already has a built-in reply, like an automatic reply. I use it on my Facebook pages. But what it clearly says is, "Thank you for leaving the message. Someone will get back to you soon." So they're aware that it's like an answering machine. Right.
Yeah.
And then, but I still get notified there's a message there. It doesn't show as read. So, and I find too, I'm not a big corporation. I'm a one-man show, but I have a lot of followers and fans, and they want to interact with their celebrities, right? And and I think that's important to be able to say, thank you for being a fan and watching, and I'm happy to chat with you. So. I agree. There are dangers in bots. It can be used properly. Molly Mahoney's a big bot champion, and she uses them very effectively.
She does. I mean, if she's got a marketing campaign going, everybody knows what it is, and everybody wants to sign up, not just to actually look what the campaign is, but to actually try out the bots. So it's bots in action.
So they're aware. Of they're opting in.
It's a double opt-in, which is the way it should be. She's an exemplar of bots and confidence on camera. I mean, she's a whiz. She can sing, genuinely sing.
Oh yeah, she's a jazz singer and act and And everywhere I go, when I hear the word awesome, I think of her.
Yeah.
She's,
Yeah.
she said,
Oh, truly. Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, she fits the word. She fits the word. I mean, we know some great people through live broadcasting, and that's everybody who's here at the moment, and friends that we broadcast with. And what I love about all this is the sense of community, of people helping each other. I rarely hear. I just talked about bad bots, but I wasn't talking about bad people. There are a lot of good people all around. Yeah.
I've been quoted recently, actually, and I've said it for quite some time, but BeLive just quoted me as saying, you know, with this live streaming thing, whatever platform you're using, we're really just one big city now.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm very local in my community. I'm very well known in my local community, and I'm happy with that. And I love where I live, and that's why it's effortless for me to promote where I live. But I also now with my new live show, Live with David, it's sometimes I'll have local, and then the other day I was talking to somebody from Alabama, and then you, and then, you know, like it's just so cool.
Yeah, it is very cool. And I'm still celebrating the fact that I've got a decent internet connection now, and we can come out here in HD, and it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, also I've got to say that I love watching your shows when you are out and about.
Oh, thank you. And I noticed you like them too.
Yeah. I enjoy watching them because I'm there with you. I'm at these places with you for a few minutes, and I think that is where you can actually reach out to a lot of people when you do it so professionally, and get people involved. And I just enjoy watching. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you for that. It's interesting because, you know, when I first started my weekly recorded show, like 6 years in November, you know, I always had this vision of doing and live streaming was around. You know, I was messing with Ustream and a few others that have come and gone, and I always had that vision of that taking it that direction. But timing was everything, right?
Yeah.
And then
I
discovered BeLive. I mean, wow. There was a time when, like, I didn't really put everything on YouTube, even though I upload everything to YouTube as well. It's like the guy in California is not watching my show because it's about Sarnia Lambton, where I live, and he's not interested.
Right.
However, I was wrong.
Okay.
I was wrong in saying that, because there are people, for you would be a perfect example of what you just said. You may never come to Sarnia, Ontario. However, you're seeing what other communities around the planet are doing, and what is their culture, and what are they doing in their community, and what is their atmosphere, and to get a sense of the rest of the planet, right? And and you might come to Sarnia. You never know. If you come to Canada, travel, you go, hey, I'm going to stop in Sarnia and see David.
Right. Anything's possible. I mean, you're right. I mean, Nazim Beltran and his lady go doing city tours in Italy, and they take their 360 cam, and they broadcast from there. They only do about one show every month, but it's high quality because they arrive at I'll tell you how they do it, because they arrive at the place on a Friday. It's not a place they know. So they arrive at the place on Friday night, and then Friday and Saturday they're doing all the research about the place, they visit everywhere, and then they get together at Sunday lunchtime, and they've got a list of everything that they're going to talk about, and they've learnt about it, and it's like a sort of short history lesson of they're in the centre of the piazza, and they're talking about everything that's happened around the town, and when this building was built, and why the king was there, and it's just fascinating to watch, as you say, other cultures live and learn.
And really, you know, to further that, when Jennifer and I do some traveling, even close to, even if I don't leave the country, it's like I just go on my phone and I figure out, who do I know in this city? And if I do decide to travel to England or Australia, and you know, my boy wanted to go down to where the heck was it? Lafayette or something like that. Anyway, he's got a YouTube personality that he follows because they're both Transformer buddies.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Ellen McDowell, who I interviewed, lives in the same city as that guy. And we didn't make it, but we were getting ready to go down there and travel down there to see the big Transformers movie and then visit with. So it all interlinks, right? Like,
yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
magically.
Very magically.
Yeah.
And I say it all the time, and I probably will for a long time. I encourage everybody to just push the button on your phone and just go live.
Yep.
And I've had people say, "Oh, David, I don't have your personality. I can't do this." You don't have to have my personality. If you can move your lips, you're going to be fine.
As you say, you've been doing this for 6 years, but in the early days, if you go back to your early days, what was that like?
Well, I was always an entertainer. I was a karaoke host for 20 years. That's what I did for a living.
Right.
I had a nice career out of it. So I was not shy of a microphone. But in the early days, wow. Well, I'll tell you, if you go to my YouTube channel, Stephen.
Right, okay. I will.
Mr. David Burrows on YouTube. And go to season 1, episode 1.
Right.
And please promise you'll still be my friend after you watch it.
So I know what you're talking about because we got going on Blab. We've got a show called Blabbing for Britain, which is every Thursday. And we're in show 83. And all 83 episodes are actually on YouTube. And occasionally we go back to episode 1 just to revisit how it used to be. And it is very scary.
I always say if you watch episode 1 of the show with David Burrows, you'll say one of two things. If you know me, you'll say, "What the heck is Burrows think he's doing now?" And if you don't know me, you'll say, "Who the heck is this moron?" Because I was up close, and I actually had a green screen in our bedroom, and it was. I went to the dollar store. I still have them, actually, the original ones. I'm looking at them right now. I went to the dollar store and brought lime green Bristol board and stapled them to the wall. How do you think that went, Jennifer? And I had lamps all over the room for my it was horrible.
Yeah. Those were the days. Those were the days.
But I've always said I'm actually writing a book. I'm planning to write a book, and the title's going to be called Episode 1. You have to have an episode 1 in whatever you're doing in life. You got to have an episode 1.
Indeed. Yeah.
And now I'm at episode. This week will be episode 296.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
296 consecutive weekly episodes. Never missed a week. I've come close.
Yeah.
And even the one I almost missed was I'd just come out of the hospital from a hernia operation.
Right.
And later that afternoon sat down and still recorded it. Painful as it was.
That's dedication. But the thing is, you're driven to do it because you know that it works and you enjoy doing it. And that's the beauty of live video. Once you're bitten by it, you enjoy it, and it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Really,
and you know, I took it on as a career, right?
Yeah.
I think what what people need to understand is this doesn't have to be a career for you. Not everybody is a David Burrows and a Steven and a Jeff Adams and whatever.
Yeah.
But using the tool to go live on Facebook just to show off somewhere wonderful that you are, or somewhere or someone wonderful that you've met, or silly cat video, whatever it is. I mean, there's people using live streaming and Facebook living for negative things, and I don't like it, and I don't know how we stop that other than turn the channel, right? But just find that beautiful sunset. Just use the live button on your Facebook is what I say. I totally agree. I mean, it is once you've done it, then you're away. But just overcome those fears. I mean, to start off with, you can just do it in a private group. You don't have to go public. If you're going to do your first broadcast, create a group, two people, you and a friend, and broadcast into the group using BeLive.tv. Your friend will tell you as it is. If you need to make changes, they will tell you, honestly. And then just invite. What hair? And then you invite more friends in until you've got a group of friends.
try to coax them on camera. That's a good thing to do. And then once you've got your act together and you're confident on camera and you know what you're talking about, then step outside the group and do a broadcast on your Facebook page. And that's the way to do it. Don't jump in and terrify yourself. Do it gradually. But as we all know, in broadcasting, there's no wrong ways. There are just plenty of different ways, and we all find our own path, don't we?
And with all the different platforms out there, I mean, the platforms are like our personalities, right?
Yeah.
Find the one that suits your personality and just start using it. And I mean, obviously, we love BeLive, and we like. I almost wish there was a way to take. I don't know. It's probably 3 platforms that I know of and put them all together in one. Yeah. But they're all watching each other too. Yeah. Right?
Oh yeah. They keep a keen eye on each other. And I've got to take my hat off to BeLive in the way that they've done this, because they've done it gradually, question and answer, face to face, and then talk show. But they built up a following doing it. And shout out to our friend Jeff Adams, who leads the charge every Monday night.
Yeah, Jeff's awesome.
And they brought some great people in. Molly, we've spoken about, Rachel, and Joel Com. And now we've got to look forward to. We've not seen it yet, but we've got the first Mari Smith show to look forward to.
You got the first who?
Mari Smith.
Oh yes, right. Yes, she's doing the BeLive too.
Yeah,
as well.
That's my English accent trying to say a Scottish name.
Mari.
Yeah. And that's huge, right? Because she comes from a big background of this type of thing, to be able to promote it and engage it and grow it, right?
She talks and people listen. It's as simple as. I mean, she's built a reputation over years of actually recommending things which work, and for her to recommend BeLive.tv means that she's happy using it and to recommend it. Now, though she's a brand ambassador, and she actually is a contractor to BeLive.
Right.
Nonetheless, she doesn't lend her name lightly to anything.
Well,
so
she's genuine.
interesting.
Oh
yeah.
So
just waiting to see when that will happen. Can't be far away.
No, and I know they're still working. You probably know they're always looking at new features, and they're very diligent on testing things, or allowing certain people to test things for them to make sure that it is smooth when it comes out. And one of the things I know, and Jeff Adams actually brings a lot to it, but there's a sense of humor behind BeLive TV. Like they're real.
They're totally real. I think the first thing is they get social media.
Yeah,
they've been on Facebook since before they started this software house, and they know how Facebook works, and they know how groups work, and how social works. So they are out amongst us, posting and chatting and commenting. They are out amongst us, posting and chatting and commenting,
as opposed to like what we talked earlier,
and joining in.
Live interaction.
I mean,
you can reach out to the CEO, you can reach out to Jeff Adams, you can reach out to Steve and Healey, and everybody who's a part of it, right?
Well, that's it. It's a team. It's an approachable team, and the same is true in BeLive as well. That's it. It's a team. It's an approachable team, and the same is true in BeLive as well. And it's all. And in the mentors, we all get on, understand, and appreciate each other.
It's always a pleasure, my friend Stephen, and thanks for inviting me.
It's been brilliant talking.
Thank you for joining me. I haven't started my 31 days yet. I might be next month. But
thank you for joining me.
Next month too, so I don't know.
Well,
but, and actually, we're live streaming our wedding ceremony.
Well,
so you're invited.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
I'll definitely be there.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll be there. I'll definitely be there. Congratulations.
Anyway, I know we'll run into each other again, and we keep each other informed of what's working.
Oh yeah, we do. Okay.
So take care. Thanks everybody.
Oh yeah,
everybody who's
we do,
watched this,
we do.
thank you
Okay,
for watching this
so
today.
take care.
It's been great fun. And as Tish said earlier,
And everybody who's watched us, thank you for watching us today. It's been great fun. And as Tish said earlier, fantastic banter when we get together on platforms like this. And see you again, possibly tomorrow, but certainly on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you for watching today. It's been our pleasure. And look forward to seeing you again soon. And see you later, Tish. Thank you. It's been a great day.